generations when he might not be here, all them people are gonna make their own choices. They're all gonna make. Some of them are gonna make dumb decisions. Not all of them may do the things you want them to do. And I just think that to try to be like they're gonna do it this way because I think to Concrete's point, it's kind of stupid. It sounds dumb.
No, so all right, let me.
Because you're talking about adults at this point. We're not like you're talking about
internet talk. Very, very internet. Yeah.
Let
I
me
mean,
explain
wealthy
it.
white people do it all
Let
the
me
time.
explain it.
You don't have to explain it to me. I heard you like 5 times. I heard you 15 times.
He did fail.
Literally 15 times.
Seven to 11 times.
Yes, it's you get a kid that's really into theater.
I actually like Nick's point, and I actually think we've done this conversation to death.
No, but I don't think that's the non-aggressive. I don't think
But everybody.
You heard what I said, Monica.
Okay, hold on. One mic on.
Can I go after line?
I actually want to see if I can steal man Vlad's point.
But hey, can you still make last point after I'm done responding to Nick because she stated something that I'd like to respond to?
But you've hogged the mic a
I have
lot,
not
Lion.
on my concrete.
Lion, that's not true, Lion.
Monica, that's all that happened.
Come on, Lion.
See how he thinks that he just says something and makes it true?
There you go.
Lion thinks that
Look at all these fucking cell
Lion
phones.
gets
Oh my god, look at all
grow
these fucking cell phones.
trees
What in the fuck
whose
am I
shade you'll
doing?
never sit under.
Cell
And that's
phone
what wise
hoarder.
men do.
I'm a fucking cell phone
And then
hoarder.
Nick has a valuable point too, and actually I kind of mentioned it, but nobody
Look
could
at
hear
all
me.
these fucking
What are your
phones.
plans,
What the
Lion,
fuck do I
if
have
your
all these
children
fucking
don't
phones
agree
for?
with you?
Oh my god,
And
you
your
want to
grandchildren
buy
who
them?
might
Cell
marry
phones?
people
Cell
that
phones
you
for
don't
sale,
approve
just
of.
$1 a
Are
piece.
you
Yeah.
Organize
He's
all
gonna
my
drop them
life.
off at IKEA and find them the next week.
The same
And then
thing
Vlad, and then Lion, hand the mic to Vlad.
No problem. I surely will. So, Nick, the problem is what you didn't listen to the conversation because you're only thinking shorthand. So the reason why generational wealth is what it is because what I'm saying to you is exactly how the wealthy remain wealthy and they keep their stuff together. They educate their children and they also give them those concepts of that. Hey. Yeah.
Okay. Welcome everybody to my afternoon podcast. It's August 7th in the year 24 of our Lord Jesus Christ. Our Father, who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come, and thy will be done on earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread. Forgive us of our sins as we forgive those who sinneth against us. And let us not seek the evil one, and let the evil one not seek us. All this I pray in the name of your Son, Jesus Christ.
Yep. But anyway, I just wanted to hear somebody, like, Ryan, I feel like you're trying to talk at me, talking about, but I don't know. I said I understood. I just said it's dumb.
So tell me, please, help me to understand. What's the point of being a well-rounded individual?
Go ahead,
Nick,
Matt.
what's the point? Listen, what is the point
So
of being
you
a
know
well-rounded
that they gonna live under this pressure.
No,
Oh my God.
listen.
You know they gotta live under this.
It's not.
You
It's
can't
not
even
about
fucking
living under
disagree.
pressure.
I'll be like, yo, get the fuck away from me.
Concrete, it's not. It's not about living under pressure.
Concrete is just being a
It's not even pressure. It's just ridiculousness. It's just weird ridiculousness.
Well taken care of individual.
But Ryan, why can't you let somebody finish talking?
Cause he can't. Cause he doesn't want the negative thoughts to insert.
Yes, let's hear from, oh wow, let's hear from Matt.
Yeah, so maybe lying is not giving like all the detail, but when you're raising your child, you instilling them certain quality that will allow them to make the proper decision and the right decision moving forward. It's not a question that they're not autonomous. Even, I don't know, an autonomous computer, you have to instill in them the quality that you want them to follow. It's like putting a child on a highway, right? And then that highway will lead them to success without any.
You think we don't understand that, man?
Okay, but then again, you guys understand his point, but yet you guys want to argue with him. You guys want to argue with him like he's wrong. He's not wrong. You may not like the way he's saying it. You may not like the way he's saying it, but what he's saying makes sense. A lot of us in this room, a lot of them, concrete. You went to grad school, bro. Like,
Concrete is not recommending that you let your kids live in a refrigerator box behind Kmart.
Correct, but then again, the decision that we are making today is because our parents instill certain things into us. That's why all of us are not drug dealers in here. This is why we are not a bunch of murderers. This is why we're not a bunch of pookies and Ray having kids out of wedlock and having children with 4 or 5 different baby mamas.
Oh, I know. Matt, here's the thing, man. You can control the. Wait, 1 second. Let me just say this real quick. Let me just go ahead and trigger your, let's say, critical. Let's say 1 second, bro. This dude, somebody control this, man. Somebody. Anyway, so let us just acknowledge. Yes, you can control all the inputs. You can throw in that equation education. You can throw in there good religious foundation.
I told you he was going to agree with me.
A middle class neighborhood. You can throw all of those variables into the mix, right? You have control over the inputs. The question is, how much control do you have over the outputs? Go ahead.
Yeah, but
No. I want to ask Matt, how much control do you have?
The output. But the input controls the output, right? Hold on. No. But what it is what you are saying that there are other outside input that you cannot control that will get into your child. Now I'm saying you can combat that by adding more stuff into it. We know that children will explore, but there's a way that they can explore and still think of, you know what, my parents also taught me better, right? Like I've never done drugs. Like I've never done drugs, and it's not because I've not been around people who so it's not because I've not been around people who have done drugs. It's because what my parents had instilled in me made it seem very unattractive to even do drugs, right? I mean, like I said, concrete, you don't have 5 baby mamas. Why not? And it's not because you're not talking to women. Because he's a loser.
But here's the thing, man. Again, if you actually, 1 second. If you actually were properly, if somebody is properly acknowledging the vulnerability to not having your dreams realized, or that realization that, I'm going to do the best I can with the inputs, but, God willing, the outputs are as I hope. That's how measured people, reasonable people speak. They don't say the dumb shit that Ryan is saying, especially when there's people who are better than Ryan.
It's dumb when he disagrees.
There are people who are obviously better than Lion who don't give the outputs that they desire with all the better fucking accoutrements, right? All the better inputs, all the better schools that Lion never went to, all the better money that Lion will never make, all the better environments that Lion will never be in, they still have outcomes that are less than optimal. And what you know what they would say after that happens? They'll talk like Lion before, but when it all plays out, they'll talk more like reasonable people. Like, man, I did the best I can, and it is what it is.
No,
Yeah,
it
but you
never
can
happens.
still,
All this motherfuckers just saw some outliers.
you
We
can
talk
still
about
set,
the likelihood of application, you fucking idiot.
yeah, you can still set parameters for how you want your kids to operate with the money.
Nobody's arguing none of.
All right, then. So what is the problem?
You didn't hear. Then you don't understand the argument. Just say you don't understand the argument. If you came in and you don't understand it,
I've been listening,
The point is, you're just gonna agree with
I
me.
got a line. I don't need you. I got
Fucking idiot, man.
You can be
Clown.
condescending, but at the same time, what we're talking about is if you set the parameters for what your kids do with the money that you generated, either they abide by it or they don't have access to it. It's just that simple.
there you go. Somebody mentioned, I think Nick mentioned that you're gonna have to be iron fisted with how you distribute resources, that people must follow your will. And that's another stupid, shitty fucking idea. Thank you.
That don't make no damn sense.
Yeah,
You follow the will of your fucking government right now.
Y'all,
And if you don't, you deal with the consequences. You deal with the consequences if you step out of line of the government, because you're a fucking moron.
listen to this dude. He can't even control his own emotions. And you think that when you try to like have a reasonable conversation with him, can you imagine a boy coming up and trying to have a reasonable conversation with him? And he does this
All
weird
you
shit?
ever do is contradict and then agree. Just like school, just like every one of you other fucking puppets in here. You hear an actual man that's doing things, make a statement that you don't like, your emotions get tied in because you're a bitch. You was raised by nothing but a bitch. And that's the reason why you behave as such. And then all of a sudden, you eventually agree. And that's why I can't stand lying ass Christian bitch niggas like you. It gets on my fucking nerves, honestly. It really do. Every fucking time. You disagree with my point only to just go, well, nobody's actually arguing against that. No, I'm actually, and then you try to get some woman who don't know what the fuck's going on to agree with you because she doesn't like men who talk like, who talk with a little bit of aggression. She don't even know what the hell's going on here.
Who are you talking about?
Of course I'm talking about you.
There's a lot of insecurity here.
And I'm not the one.
Of course you're talking about you. Who else would I be talking about?
Like, shut up about me. Like, you're a weirdo, bro.
I'm talking about concrete and your disagreeable ass only to agree. You can't.
What the fuck are you talking about?
I'm talking about that to me as a parent, what I'm talking about as a parent, you need to stand up and take control of your life and the lives of people that you care about. That's all I said. And you got a problem with that. You and that bitch ass nigga Concrete got a problem with that.
It's okay. It's okay.
Look at you.
The average people on an app. We're strangers on the fucking app.
You don't have to be average though.
What the fuck is that?
You can take the
You're
life
average.
right now.
You're average.
You don't have to be average. You can take the life right now. You can strive for better right now. You can stop listening to dumbass niggas like Concrete that will keep you in a lower state right now. You can be a better person right now.
I would like to ask
Salute,
a
Lion.
question, if it's possible.
Hey, what's up, Rasheed? Long time no hear from you, man. How you
I
doing?
met you, Lane.
Oh, thank you. I miss you too, bro.
Look, Concrete, I do got a question. You got a company. You've amassed a certain amount of wealth, and when you finally do have children, of course, you're gonna provide them with some of your wealth to guide them along the way. Now, as you approach, the end of your life, well, you're gonna die at some point. Don't you want to have a directive or a narrative so that increase the wealth, not just for your kids, but for their kids and their kids' kids?
Nobody's arguing that.
Okay.
Nobody's arguing that.
So you haven't been paying. It's either you haven't been paying attention. Or
It's all right, son.
Listening.
It's all right, son. They can
It's
talk.
either you
Concrete,
haven't-
concrete. You already know you're pissing up a flip.
Yes, I agree. But because he has a soft.
You're an Irish brokey.
I'm not
Because he
You're
has
angry.
Righteous, bitch.
But see, this one
I'm a Pollock, thank you.
You're still broke and you're low class.
Yeah, we should all consider ourselves very honored
And
to
you're
be in
low
the
class.
presence
Everybody knows
of a
it.
transcontinental freight relocation specialist, sir.
Yeah.
Your CDL is a wonderful
Yeah.
qualification. We're all very intimidated by your
Broke.
economic.
You're a brokey. You're Irish. You have nothing, and that's why you're so offended now.
Yep.
Yeah, where the fuck are the mods at? This room going to shit right now. Can't nobody say shit without this nigga screaming. Like, what the fuck are y'all doing?
Looney Tunes, Jay. He's a Looney Tunes.
Hey, Lions for life. Hey, Lions for life of the party. What y'all talking about?
Here we go. Here we go.
I am a
All right. The mic is to weed a moderator, so quit yapping.
You said you can't. I agree with you as far as you saying you ain't even as far as you saying like you can't control what they do with their lives, but you can control what they do with your money. I think that's what I think everybody's arguing.
So when he's talking, he's not even talking.
That's exactly what I'm talking about.
When I do this, I'm gonna get this.
That's exactly what I'm talking about, stupid niggas. And the rest of you stupid ass chimps. And chimp ass in here.
He is saying, I am gonna get these.
I'm telling you what I'm saying.
I put in
Fucking
these
idiot.
inputs. And everybody who understands.
Everything that you have ever done would be in vain.
Yeah, we got it, bro. We got it, demon.
Yep.
Demon. Nobody's bothered by a demon, bro. God is on high. You are a devil demon. I don't know what's going on. You don't even understand how your words curse you. You will be cursed by your words. Fucking weirdo.
Concrete, do you want children? Do you have plans?
Mother, go fuck yourself, you fucking weirdo.
He better not have children. That'd be the worst fucking thing for America.
You curse yourself with your words, weirdo.
You call people weirdo all the time, and you
Monica, go fucking play with yourself, bro.
If I may,
Bro just tapped into God to battle y'all.
You curse yourself by your words,
Go play with yourself, fucking weirdo. Don't play with me. Don't play with me.
That is kind of gross. So I just want to offer a bit of white people news as a means of, refreshing the stage on this White Wednesday. So Taylor Swift, a favorite of the whites, has three shows canceled out of Vienna, Austria, because of a terrorist plot who were arrested. My apologies for that tongue twister. There was a day and a time when a Taylor Swift with her lackluster dance moves, I love her because of her pin, but not her, there's better shows out there. Love her. But anyway, the terrorists are even invading Taylor Swift, territory. That is prime white. That is peak caucasity. And I just want whites to be safe. So watch out, okay?
So who are the terrorists? Are white people terrorizing white people? Is this white on white crime?
Let's see. Is this gonna turn into guess the race? Okay.
My favorite.
I'll give you three guesses.
And
it rhymes with religion of.
No. Okay. The suspects allegedly radicalized themselves online. There was a 19-year-old suspect who pledged allegiance to the leader. Oh, damn. Of
Go on.
Give it up.
Leader of an Islamic State.
Hey!
They're not white though. They still could be white though. They're still white.
So I think one of the suspects' names. Did they release them?
And for tonight, we're having halal, bro.
No, they didn't release the name of the suspects, but it's Austria. How many non-white people could there be? I don't know.
Oh, I don't know. The leadership do a Merkel? Because if they did a Merkel, the chances are higher that it's not white. I mean, not fantastically higher, but somewhat higher.
Well, Austria and Germany are both part of the Schengen security zone, so you can drive from one to the other like you can drive from Connecticut to New Jersey. So, they're
Who else wanted with Debo?
Nobody wants it with you. No.
I think I do.
No.
So, I kind of checked out.
We all know what happened to Debo at the end of that story.
I kind of checked out, like, when we were talking about, like, the whole gentrification topic and how blacks commit more crimes and poor communities commit more crimes. So, like, what was the conclusion of that?
To
There
make
was no
sure
conclusion.
that the Jews stay out. That was the conclusion.
That's a damn good conclusion, and I think that would solve every single last one of the problems in the whole entire world.
Yeah, but here's the problem with that. The nuance is that you got to have black people that are willing to take care of their own shit in order for the exploiter to not have the opportunity to come in and take advantage. You can't blame the snake for being a concrete. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. So
a self-avowed black supremacist racist lion is less racist and bigoted to the white woman on the stage than Concrete. Take that in, everybody. Take that in.
Well, anytime it's not even really that. It's so there's levels to cooning, and some of it happens to be sometimes it's one of your own race that thinks that his position is correct, and he's willing to fight you tooth and nail, and he doesn't realize that he's working. He's just controlled opposition. He's just controlled opposition.
Actually, I have a solid argument that pro-black people are actually anti-black people.
The leftists. Yeah, I agree. Most of them are. Most of them are anti-black.
What the fuck?
They can't be.
So in the Black Hebrew Israelite utopia, instead of bike lanes and
let black people talk about
and
that.
speed bumps,
That's kind of
do we get like pre-installed PA systems and stages?
So Butch, I always say this, bro. They the main ones who give black people the. Oh, I just got back. What happened? What I missed?
7 complain about bike lanes. In Donkey Home.
My bad, B. I just.
Yo, you ain't lying about this. It's crazy. It happened in Louisiana. A woman beat up a 95-year-old in her own house. You heard about that?
No.
A black person, not a white person.
Can you post
It was
the
a
link
black
in the
person.
chat?
I heard it from my man Elder. He made a live stream about it.
Did the senior citizen die?
No, she's still living there, but it was happening the other day. My man Elder made a video about it. I had tears had my tears in my eyes. I said, he can't even fight back. You beating her up in her own crib. It was a black woman. And you can't say, it was a sister, yeah.
Rashid, didn't I tell you, you're too grown to be doing the duck face when you take pictures? I mean, selfie?
Damn, why do you want my picture?
Yeah, he don't listen. He's just trolling.
No, he's got a point.
What was wrong with my damn?
Statistically speaking, a black woman is more the when it comes to like murders and stuff like that, and that kind of a black woman is more likely to be the one that commits murders and abuse to elderly and also to young children than any other group. That's
just because of the higher density.
You know what's kind of crazy is that I heard, when segregation was still going on, that black families were more united than they are now.
Right, you're correct. So,
but that was all families, not just
it wasn't all families. No, whites actually had the highest divorce rates in the entire country. Blacks were at 82%. At the same time in 1954, black marriages. So black people were the highest married demographic in the country in 1954. Obviously, you see that it's flipped today. Blacks had 1 out of 3 black families owned their own home. Also, 1 out of 3 black families also owned land. 1 out of 3 black families also had a business of their own. They were very industrial. I already know why. I'm the one giving you all the statistics, so obviously I would know why.
I can tell you why. No.
Because
they
had no other reason, or they had no other choice but to basically deal with themselves. That's why.
No. It's because we produced goods in America. We had a trade surplus. We were still on a gold standard, and our money was made of real silver. In 1971, when Nixon, yes.
White
You're not
going through a depression.
No, stop playing this race car bullshit. What I'm telling you is after 1971, when Nixon took us off the gold standard, our money became fake, and you could see the standard of living, divorce rates, depression, everything skyrocketed. You should read the book Fake. Fake money, fake assets, fake future. No.
Does the book Fake have anything to do with the black community?
Yes, it talks all about that. Our money is fake. No, it's because of the Federal Reserve, and it's because the Nixon took us off the gold standard. That's why. No, you're not listening. You do not understand money and economics. No, you're full of shit. That's why I'm not listening.
The reason you're not listening is because what I'm saying to you.
That's a good choice, Nick. He is full of shit.
No, he is full of shit, Concrete. He's full of shit. He's just playing the race car game.
I mean, that's kind of neat.
When you tell the truth line, you get attacked by your own people. He got attacked.
Yeah, I know.
He got attacked by his own kind.
I want you to pay attention to who Concrete is defending right now. He always calls other people sellouts and coons. Yeah,
defending or agreeing with which one is it, Lion? You don't know what defend means. Damn it! This is your leader. This is your.
You are defending his position because
I agree with you being an idiot.
Hey, Malcolm X is better than MLK. That's what.
I agree with that as well.
I agree with that too.
Listen, the book you want to reference has absolutely nothing to do with the black community. You know why I know that? Because the black community wasn't. Show me. Give me the chapter where it's talking about specifically the.
Go read the book. I don't know the chapters by heart. Go read the book. Fake. Fake money, fake assets, fake teachers.
Read an entire fucking book.
Yeah, of course you're not going to read a book because you're illiterate. And
hold on. Hey, wait. Come on. Hey, is it possible that you're both right?
Okay, let's just do
is that possible?
We did this yesterday with that other guy. You reference a book to try to shut us all off here. Now we're gonna.
No, because I read it and I believe it. No, you can see the portfolio returns. Why am I making more money when this market's crashing? Please explain it to me.
So the name of the
explain it, Lion.
No, explain it to me how I can make more money in a crash.
Is it written by a man named Tate James? Yes or no?
No, it's written by Robert Kiyosaki.
Okay, let me put that in. Robert Kiyosaki.
Do you know who that is, Lion?
Just go buy it and read it.
Do you know who Robert Kiyosaki is?
Lion, the worst thing you can do when you read, even if it's from an opposing viewpoint, you can expand your mind. And I can see you don't want to do that.
Fuck no. He hates hearing the opposition, which is why he overtalks the opposition.
You've got to hear the opposition, though, to your point.
He hates it. That's the worst
What's
thing.
your ethnicity, Nick?
All right.
Look at me, I'm fucking white as a cracker. What do you expect?
So you're just like Monica.
Hey, Concrete, I'm so white, I make Peter and Jan Brady look foreign.
Nick, watch how you answer.
Nick, are you white? I mean, are you Jewish?
Yeah,
No.
Jewish.
No, I'm not Jewish.
No, but he's an accountant, so he might as well be.
So, come on, Monica, we do embezzlement schemes. Get it right.
Have you heard?
Oh, I'm sorry. Nick.
Have you heard Lion's side of the argument, though?
No, he wasn't listening to that. He just wanted to make his point.
Yeah, maybe you're both right. That's what I'm saying. The Federal Reserve is a real evil thing.
I don't see anything in any one of these chapters where they're talking about, number one, 1950s in the black community after Reconstruction, how they rose themselves up by 15.
You read the book already.
I don't see that at all.
You read the book already, Nick.
Right now,
you read the book already, Nick. So you gotta like.
You can't scan it in 2 minutes.
Lion got the AI chip.
Look, Lion, all I'm telling you is when I recommend books for people to read it. Okay?
You want me to do the work, man. You want me to read?
Yes, he wants you to do the work.
What's wrong with reading? Do you have any books? Hey, hold on. Do you have any books that you suggest for me to read? I'll read them.
Just give us a summary. It's kind of inconvenient. Just give us a summary.
Wait. Give us a summary. As a matter of fact, I do. I want you to go to you can go to our Discord, and myself and my wife, we put all sorts of books on there that you can read that we actually have read.
Okay.
And you can just it was.
Line, are you accusing him of not reading the book?
Absolutely.
Yeah, how did you figure that one out?
Because he's throwing out a book, number one. He says that this book here pertains to the black community and their surplus.
Nick, did you read the book?
Did you read the book?
Yes. It doesn't specifically say the black community.
That's what I'm talking about.
But what I'm saying is what has impacted since 1970, not just the black community, the white community, everything, and divorce rates.
You came off the mic to talk about what I was talking about or what you wanted to talk about?
I'm telling you what has caused this high divorce rate, high crime rate, everything, depression, everything. It's because Nixon took us off the gold standard. No, it wasn't.
Nick might be onto something, bro. Real talk. Because
the black community specifically.
But look at what happened when
the Great Depression. The Great Depression happened right after the Federal Reserve was enacted. So Nick might be onto something. So give us, the summary of the book, please.
Even during that time, we're still going through Jim Crow laws. So I don't think it impacted black people just the same way. We were already poor.
Yeah, because the Federal Reserve's robbing from you and debasing your currency.
No, we got robbed. We got robbed before that. See, there's something you obviously don't know anything about. And
you can play the victim part all day. Like Lincoln freed the slaves a long time ago.
That's his favorite card. Why are you gonna not let him play his favorite card?
Can you tell me about the Freeman's Bank? You stupid bitches.
What's that?
Tell me about the Freeman's Bank.
I mean, the victim card is kind of getting old, in fairness.
No, the victim card is made out of tungsten steel. It is indestructible.
Hey, Concrete, stop being a clone of the deflector.
With the Jewish media, yeah.
Yeah, you on.
I just don't think.
Lion has a diamond-plated victim card.
Exactly. You don't know.
Plated.
You think
Plate.
the we're in the same boat together.
Diamond plate.
Fucking idiot. You just want to talk.
Because they already had access to wealth before black people did. So yeah, y'all might have felt it a whole lot more. But it was just another day in the park for us.
Correct, There was no reason for you to come off the mic and Concrete. I thought better of you. I really did. I mean,
look, he said you're full of shit. I agree. Why you mad?
Well, the point is, you're only saying it because your feelings are hurt.
Take it because I think it's true. What?
You don't have to know.
Listen, Lion, do you think I don't think you're full of shit?
No.
Do you think I really think you're a real honest, straightforward person? Wow. You're out of your mind.
Honestly, I think you emulate me in some way.
Emulate would mean to, you mean...
Emulate and admire me. I think I'm like the standard in your life to achieve.
No, sorry. I love who I am.
I think no, you don't. There's no way you can love who you are.
You are.
Your mother doesn't even love you.
Don't do that, man. I don't want to be mean to you, man. I don't get any reward out of being mean to you. It is a momentary pleasure, but it's not. It doesn't have a lot.
What do you get out of being
Shut up, you fucking.
Let's hear both sides.
What do you get out of being mean to white women?
I said favorite women. Women of all colors.
That's irrelevant.
From Concrete. Pause.
Look, so let's hear both sides. Let's hear Nick's side, and then we'll hear Lion's side.
I don't know who's moderating from.
Or let's hear Lion's first.
There's really no side.
Look how punitive you are, Monica. You must have had a rough upbringing. You must have got whooped a lot.
What's your goal,
You got punished a lot, didn't you?
What's your goal?
You probably got whooped.
Why do you tear at people with pleasure? Why do you need to insult people who don't insult you?
Monica, did you get constantly whooped and gaslit?
You think he's sexually frustrated, Lion?
Monica, did you get
You think he
constantly
needs to miss
whooped
his
and gaslit?
concrete?
Were you
Well, he
constantly
should go back
antagonized,
and give that
Monica?
waitress's digits because she told him she was tall and athletic.
Monica,
Go track her down.
did you?
Probably the only compliment he's ever gotten from a woman.
Did you get a lot of spankings growing up?
Are you doing some kind of fetish thing?
No, it's a psychoanalysis.
Like concrete, if you can't be pleasant,
environment.
how about you just ignore me completely? I actually don't mind if you ignore me completely.
I'm gonna tell you about what kind of people it creates.
If you it's just
so
so
you have a
unpleasant,
very punitive nature,
unkind,
which is to say you like to try to control.
You ruin so many conversations on here. It's
Offer retribution.
so sad. And I
So
don't know why.
I just take it that's the environment you grew up in.
You have
Okay, so live first and then.
to the room. DNT, get out the way. Catch a clue.
Look at her. She is a victim.
What are you doing?
Somebody's got to do it.
No, you don't. Stand down.
Gotta do it.
You're new here. Get out the way. Legacy people are discussing relationship shit.
So you're a classist.
Back down.
You're a classist. You're very punitive.
That's what you think.
Yeah, that's not being nice to new members of chillism.
And what? Like he sees we're having a conversation, and he's tried 3 times to derail
We're actually
it.
not having a conversation.
After the 4th time, you think like people would
the contrarian.
This is chaos.
That's my name. That's my name. On the contrary.
Really? I would have went with that.
The lion don't even know what the hell he talking
It's on
about.
my bio.
I would have never.
Next to rooftop, next to transracial rooftop Korean, a pioneer, snow bunny or something.
You never
like
been
that.
in her bio, bro?
No.
You wouldn't know that.
I've been to stay out of white people's houses.
Aww.
Yeah, it's
You gotta kick the door in, lion.
That's good. Mind your business. Mind your business.
Mind your business.
It's safer that way. And I prefer for them to stay out of my house too.
7th low-key threatened lady. Like,
When?
what are you doing? Yeah,
When?
like lady said that I would have pockets back if the neighbor's yard was a nuisance, that mice and snakes were going into their houses. She'd be there with her gun to make sure that the conversation was civil and appropriate. And 7th said, somebody come up to mom grandma's house and they tell her grass is too long, they're gonna catch a beating, basically. And that's rude.
That's crazy, yo. You see what she just did?
I didn't take that as a
You are a demon,
Well, you don't
Monica.
have
Bro,
to
don't.
I
Bro,
can
that was a
admit
Pilates yoga read.
it was not. It was
Yoga
not.
reach.
Because 7 doubled down on it, and I said, "Wait a minute, this Karen violence is not okay." And he was,
the women in his family. So what?
Lion, if I hurt your feelings, I apologize, bro. That was a little. I went a little hard.
Concrete, I don't have any feelings.
That's true.
You're all right.
Look at this father and
He
son
doesn't even
bonding,
like
baby.
Exactly.
What did you say? Said you alright? You say you accept my apology?
I accept your apology, Concrete.
X-Men, activate!
What did you do
It's gonna happen again.
I'm pretty sure it will, and I'll put you in the corner.
You stupid.
oh, they're bonding. That's so
I'm gonna apologize, but I just want to let you know it's gonna happen again.
Because he's gonna make bad arguments. And I'm gonna respond, and then he's gonna get tricked.
Kelly, were we on a topic? Didn't we have a topic?
Yo, school, what's up? You there?
It's been a minute with school. Let's visit with school. Concrete, I could tell you're the most amazing man on Clubhouse. We don't deserve your presence. That every gem that falls from your, what is it?
You must be a Christian too.
Melanated lips is just carved in gold. And we should worship before you, and you would still insult me. Right?
Wow.
He's just a clown.
Yo. Are you
Unpleasant.
done, Monica? Thank you.
Maybe. I don't know. Feeling a little spicy. A little contrarian.
I haven't heard from Knowledge in a while. What you
I
been up
miss
to?
Actually,
Knowledge.
we're gonna ask school, like, how's it
Yo,
been?
yo,
Yeah.
yo.
Check in with school.
Has anyone seen Pepe?
Yeah, he's in
Pepe was
Facebook.
on.
He got clipped again. He got clipped.
Pepe was on here like 2 days ago. What you talking about?
Yeah, Pepe and Jason always come by on Wednesdays. So I
Yeah, I
heard
mean,
Jason earlier.
Usually when he gets
Pepe gets
He likes his non badge on Wednesday.
Stop
they
it.
let him release. They release him from the halfway house on Wednesday.
LOL.
Simone, what was your problem today? You were extra spicy too.
No, Monica, sometimes you're quick to give an olive branch when people are trying to get out of it, and I'm going to lock them in. So when you were trying to do that with,
no,
yeah, when you're,
I know. You were playing.
Yeah.
You were in gladiator mode, and I was in conversation mode.
no, because
Yes.
you were actually in gladiator mode because you had the actual point that put the nail in the coffin, and he tried multiple times to deflect by moving it to Trump and moving it around, and then he tried to use you to move it to gun reform. And all I wanted you to do was make sure that he addressed or acknowledged your point as far as the lie that was told.
But he would have never done that.
Yeah,
So
well, I mean,
it would have been a move position to just continue to press him on trying to force him to admit that he was wrong about a particular point, though. You got to understand some of the people in the room and realize that you'll never get anywhere with them, even if your points are sound. They will still die on the hill regardless. Like, my son Concrete.
I don't know, yesterday you kind of fell right into it.
And so my son is.
All right, guys. I'm going to Baskin Robbins. Who wants something?
Shit, I wish I could.
I'll take a brownie, son.
Is one of the flavors concrete? If so, specify.
I would,
One is called
diet
beef.
if I were you, Monica. I would stay away from ice.
Ooh.
Why would you say that?
Yeah, what the hell? What was that about?
Oh, she knows why.
I'm sorry. I was in the dead
Trouble
zone.
in the hen house?
She said you don't need to take ice cream, Monica. She said that that's the last thing you should do.
Who is that?
You saying you're lactose intolerant or something?
Right.
Who?
No, I highly suggested a diet.
Oh, she's a bitch. Y'all can ignore her.
Oh, okay.
You see, she only talks like this when she has like the green bean after she has kissed enough Nathan.
No, that's Monica. That's not Crystal.
It's determined in the WWF.
That was flawless execution, Simone. No hesitation, perfectly placed.
Appreciate it.
Goodness. What's going on between you and Miss Angel, Monica?
Oh no, let's not.
Another
Don't give
white
Ryan
person that
an opportunity to be messy. All he wants to do is stir up drama. He loves girl time, apparently.
Who?
Girl on girl violence.
Aren't you all sick and tired of hearing men go back and forth? Aren't you tired of watching men's wrestling? Aren't you tired of watching men's sports? It's time for you guys to get in the ring sometime.
No, it's good.
Don't you think?
I actually don't have much against Angela. I really don't.
That's what you tell all these people, and then you turn around, you backstab them, you fucking racist.
Yeah, but you fucking bitch.
Everybody knows who you are.
You
by
believe
now,
gossip.
so you can kiss ass
And
all
yet
you want.
I'm still here
people
with
who
the
know you
mod
know you.
badge.
Right.
You don't
not bad.
know me. You don't know me, Angela. You never have.
I have more
I'll listen.
character and dignity to kiss ass like you, but you are
You have dignity.
You're white.
You have
trash.
dignity.
You are white trash. And you're a fat blob in a white trash. That's what you are.
Come on, let's not do that.
All right, go ahead. Angela. Get it all out. Get all the poison out. You're good? That's it?
And Angela, I have a doll.
Oh,
Can
she
you tell
left.
me?
Yeah, leave. I see her. She's on my screen.
Oh, Angela. I have a doll. Where did it touch you?
Oh my God! Look, you know what, Nathan? You didn't have to jump in there at all.
Hey, Angel.
Nathan, if you promise you anything, know that she's an obese 300-pounder. You won't benefit anything.
Oh God.
And
What's
she's
your
old and
ethnicity?
single,
That's what she
childless.
said,
So
the thing about
trust
the
me,
ice
you
cream.
won't get any.
What sets you
We
free?
don't talk about children, Angela. I think that would be wise.
What's your side?
Monica, what are you, a thug now?
It's amazing how precious your privacy is to you, but you don't care about
Oh wait,
other
who
people's
started,
privacy.
bitch? You
I
white
didn't.
trash.
You
white
did.
fucking
You came
fat
off the
trash.
mute to be
Shut
mad
the
about
fuck
my
up.
ice cream. Are you
Shut the
hungry?
fuck up.
Can you afford a scoop of
Shut
ice
the
cream,
fuck
ma'am? Do you need me to donate to your Angela
The
fund?
trailer trash is talking.
Your fundraising fund? Do you need me?
The
You
trailer
need some
trash
money?
is talking.
Uh-huh.
The trailer trash is talking.
You started this, Angela. I didn't.
Zion is trailer trash.
Look,
Are
there's
you
been
kidding?
enough disrespect of trailer parks today. Me and my lawn furniture will not stand for that.
Listen to this Irishman.
Your tire planter is feeling talked about.
It's perfectly normal to buy garden accessories at Family Dollar. I don't want to hear.
Hey man, look, he took one of his old tires and made a table out of it. He's got a diamond.
Dollar General has some cute little planting things, to be honest.
I like gnomes, I'm gonna be honest.
Anything else? Angela, you're good now?
If I want to fuck my cousin, it's my...
Go ahead, Sid.
That's Monica, not you.
He wanted to go on in about his incestuous relationship with his cousin.
Get out the way. Get out the way.
Nathan, how did you think today went? For our
Right
white
quick,
men?
so we were talking about the whole. Yeah, hold on. I got 2 points. One, you're not a victim shy. Two, we were talking about the crime rates earlier. And I looked it up, and the blacks with the S, they're actually not just per capita, but they are responsible for more deaths total, percentage-wise and per capita, than all other races.
It's pretty brutal.
It makes us tough.
Well, so we have to really be impeccable with our speech in these percentages, because you know that 13% of us is responsible for over 50% of the homicides. That's not accurate. Goat and I actually calculated, and I think I talked to Nathan and Knowledge about this before. It's about 0.7% of black male Americans who are homicidal maniacs, who are pretty much serial killers.
I have the number right in front of me. Okay. There is murder and non-negligent manslaughter. Blacks, 4,078 of 2023. Whites, 3,650. Only talking about murder, nothing else, just murder. There is more murders in blacks, once again, not per capita, not percentage, just overall number. And a 6.5 representation, because it's black males, versus a 35 representation of white males.
Hey,
Knowledge, the White Caucus would like to offer you a bag of Werther's Originals for your diligence.
All right. Hey, I agree with those numbers. I stand
Some
with
waffles.
those numbers. I, Lion, agree with those numbers. Now, I'd like you to continue and give me the raw number. Sexual assault.
Good point.
I usually say
I
that
think you broke up
white people are better at killing themselves. White people are better at suicide.
In defense. So here you go. The raw numbers for sexual assault, for rape, is for white men, 2023, 11,588 versus 4,427 reported. for black men.
Are Hispanics included in that white category?
Hey, everybody.
No. It's a valid question. It's a valid question.
Hey, have you ever had tacos de birria? We could break a couple eggs to make the
That's right. Yeah. When it comes to rape,
a black man is taking accountability for murder, homicidal behavior, and you guys are like, that's right. And then after that, I say, okay, yeah, you're right about that. Now let's look at the other things like rape. Then all of a sudden, the white guys go, wait a minute, there's got to be
No, you're misremembering. I said whites are better at killing.
Mr. Brand is knocking out the team on the left. Let's go.
There's got to be some Hispanics in it.
yeah. Also, someone just asked, where has Pepe been? Someone just said, where has Pepe been?
No,
He's right here
I'm
right
just
now.
like.
Yes. Wait, so knowledge, is that a yes or a no? Are Hispanics separate or included in white?
Yes. There's a own category for Hispanics.
Okay, I'm gonna give the power and give it to
Okay, very good then.
So there's
Now,
garlic in there too.
Here's another, like,
Jesus Christ.
Here's another
Sorry.
statistic.
Why didn't you mute?
What is the number of
PP is
black... Hold on, check this out. What's the number of black men raping white women compared to white men raping black women?
Historically or now? You want to talk? Are you talking historically?
Do you count the Kardashians?
Now.
Well, now.
The Kardashians?
Come on now.
All of us light-skinned people as a result of rape. Stop that damn nonsense.
Yeah, but who would you blame for the rape? The Kardashians or the men they're sleeping with? Because
You were talking about that.
The Kardashians are trying to steal the black woman's image and steal their men. They are disgusting whores.
I mean, the Kardashians.
No. They've had their BBLs reversed.
Kardashians are such man killers that they converted a gold medal athlete into a female.
Because if we want to talk about history, we could say that there were more white slaves than African American slaves.
Yeah, okay. Go ahead and sell it. You must be sell that one. Hey, Pepe, the biggest whore in America.
For now.
Pepe, the biggest whore in America is trying to be president while you're at it. So stop that nonsense.
You're talking about, what do you think about Kamala?
The biggest whore in America.
I know you're saying Trump, but what do you think about
Kamala? charged with sexual assault.
And now that all the fun has evaporated from the room, ladies and gentlemen, Malcolm and Pete.
Who was charged with sexual assault?
Today. A little over talking, but some of the one-liners were very funny.
All I know is y'all boys running scared. I mean, really scared.
Well, it's a little early, but you can go, Malcolm, if you want. I mean, you took us for granted in 2016, and that didn't work out very well for you.
Well, that's true. I give you 100% on that one. I definitely thought that clown was going to get his ass kicked, and he surprised me. But listen, 2020 came, and one old geriatric European-American male pretending to be white sat in his basement and beat your guy by 8 minutes. You know, it must be pretty bad.
Speaking of old white guys, how do you feel about Kamala's VP pick? An old white guy? I thought they were foreboding.
Wait a minute.
Suddenly, old white guys are cool again with the Democratic Party?
He's 8 months older than her.
Really?
He's 60.
8 months older? Man,
Yeah.
he looked much older.
We ain't going by his looks. We going by his biology. He's 60. She's 59.
I know, but he looked like at least he was 70.
I know, but he's not. I thought we was going by his age, not his appearance.
No, okay.
Your guy actually looks pretty decent for his age. I give him that. But he's still
But he's an old white guy.
Oh my God.
Fucky Dougie.
Who do you think drains the most fun out of the room, Malcolm or Pepe?
Malcolm, hands down, Malcolm.
Don't do that.
PP spices stuff up a little bit. You know, he's got a little bit more color to him.
I disagree.
Malcolm's got this like hands out at cigar shop. Let me clarify. When I said color, I didn't mean bra.
Anyway, Malcolm sings for us and Pepe doesn't. So,
Yeah, but
It was a trick question.
I don't have. I have no soul. I can't sing.
It was a trick question, Stilgar. They are both equally. No, I'm just joking. The actual trick to the question was Monica. The trick to the question was Monica is the biggest funny stealer.
You clown.
Monica's busy.
Hey, Malcolm, what are we gonna do about our bet?
Just so we're clear, Monica did steal in your point before you even made it. So.
I think we should just keep the bet just because they switch presidential candidates. It's okay. I think your chances of winning went down to consider. I don't know if y'all pay attention to polls because I don't pay no bit of mind win, lose, or draw. But if polls are accurate, that was good for your boy.
No, they caught him up in a lie earlier today. I don't necessarily think that's going to work out for him the way you think it will.
Can we get back to the blacks being murderers and the whites being rapists?
Yeah,
What?
Vandalism to
Yeah, I'd rather talk about how America's going to war with Iran soon, but.
Is there any crime in the country?
We don't care about Iran. We don't care about Israel. We don't care about that.
Knowledge. Is there any crime in which the Hispanic population is overrepresented?
Hey, Monica, I got a question for you.
So, account theft, is there what?
Oh. Any crime where the Hispanic...
Quit blaming La Raza for your shit, you racist Karen. Monica, I got a question for you. Monica, I got a question for you.
Yeah, but Malcolm, Knowledge wanted to go back to the crime statistics.
No, I want to help them. I want to get to that question. At what age?
Concrete said we're boring.
I know. At what age at what age do white little girls start fantasizing about black guys? When do y'all start to chase them?
Case in point.
I don't know. You should ask your mother.
I mean, is it 15, 14, 17?
I don't know. You should ask your mother.
Monica, how old were you? How old were you when you were sexually groping other black boys? How old were you?
That's the question. I would love to know. I'm just trying not to answer directly.
I don't like this line of questioning. I gooed Pepe. I don't think it's appropriate or respectful for the mods to be sexually harassed like this. You can bring him back up, but it's not really cool with me. So.
Call HR. Call HR.
I will annoy the shit out of you, but don't you dare.
While we're on the topic of inappropriate sexual conversations, I bet Malcolm only fucks.
Yeah,
well, I'm
not
white women, but when I was probably I don't know, maybe less than 10 years old, I saw Dirty Dancing, and I fell in love with Patrick Swayze, and that was the first white man I fell in love with. And I was quite young. I wasn't sexualizing him, but I knew I liked white boys when I saw Dirty Dancing.
Monica's being a dusty white Karen cracker bitch.
Was it because
this is bullshit.
Was it because of the choreography, or was it because of the chest hair, or was it the long?
Okay, we gotta honor our own people, though.
The leather jacket. He was a biker. He was so cool. He could dance.
Yeah.
He could sing.
I took my mother to a Dirty Dancing play actually in 2022. She absolutely loved it.
What did you say?
I would have to say John Travolta in Saturday Night.
Yeah, John Travolta was cool before the whole massaging thing.
Miss D's laughter makes me smile. She's got a great laugh.
Alright, so the room is quiet. Alright, back to why do black people murder more than...
Right.
Why people murder more and why do white people murder?
Yeah, no, we were going to get back to the raping part. The next one I want you to look up is vandalism and fraud.
I feel like this is White Wednesday. We should focus on white
fraud.
I feel like we should focus on white crime. Why is it so hot?
I'll look at the fraud in a second, but I think Yeah. I'm gonna guess. I would say fraud is probably 70.
Why is white on white crime?
Maybe, I don't know, maybe 7% black. I'm just gonna guess off the top of my head.
What are the causes of white on white crime?
Or why are you acknowledging a moderator,
Lisa, why are you trying to dequalify the room, bro? Like,
Because we talking. This is White Wednesday, right? We're talking black issues.
We're not. We're talking about white on white crime right now. Just sit back.
Nah, I can't do that.
Like,
now when you got a picture of a nigga with a perm in your head.
He's like, man, we gotta be fair and balanced.
We're not doing that, man.
How dare you?
How dare you? What is that, Pookie and Ray Ray, man? Let's talk. You want to go back to talking about Pookies and Ray Ray's line? Is that what your bonquishas?
This is one of your civil rights leaders. This is one of your extortionists. I mean, I'm sorry.
No, hey, Lion, let's talk about your Pookies and Ray Rays and bonquishas, man. Let's not talk about Al Sharpton. Let's talk about Pookies and Ray Rays and bonquishas. And I think you brought up, what was her name? Suki Hana, who probably makes more money than you.
All right, so here's
Wait, Lisa, were you listening to Ryan's bad argument?
Yeah, I was listening to it. He brought up Suki Hana, who's a millionaire. And that's like, that's kind of weird.
So whites.
There we go.
Are accountable for whites are accountable for 66% of fraudulent claims in 2023, and blacks are 30.5. We have it like that. Yeah.
Almost less than half.
Finance guru who's beaten Wall Street for 25 years makes doomsday prediction about future of California. Go ahead to your coonery, sir.
What about properties being burned down? You remember that whole Black Lives Matter thing? You guys support burning down your own neighborhoods.
And Monica got her hand raised. What's up, Monica? Or you just waving at somebody? Whichever one, man. What about like white fathers, man? How to take care of your kids and not abandon?
What we got knowledge?
All right, so that would be under vandalism. Vandalism. It says 68.5% are whites versus 27.5% blacks.
Wow, that is amazing. I didn't even know that. What about, what's another one that I hear a lot that you nigga boos always doing all the time?
Don't call them nigga boos, call them bonquishas, man. Go back to your bonquishas and Ray Rays and Pookies.
Let me think.
I like your references. They kind of tell. It's like when Nathan was like, yo, like, he was like, hey, you know, schools have the metal detectors and shit. It kind of tells that you guys grew up with the best of them, man, and I love it, man. I love this.
Let's see here. What about, what's another one? Aggravated assaults. I'm pretty sure niggas got that one.
Aggravated assault, it says, no, it says 61.8%, yeah, 61.8% whites versus 32.2% blacks.
I can't believe it.
The actual number would be 2023, 169,467 arrests amongst whites versus 91,164 arrests for blacks or African Americans.
What about, here's a good one. I know we got the niggas now. What about property theft? Yeah, we got you niggas now. Oh yeah, we got you.
Property, it's under property crimes. Property crime. Oh crap. Oh, there you go. It's 66.8% whites versus 29.8% blacks, and the raw numbers are 517,502 arrests amongst whites versus 231,000 and 87 arrests amongst blacks.
So wait a second. Are you telling me knowledge? Now, I'm sorry. I don't know if I can necessarily believe this bullshit, but are you telling me that the media is trying to portray black people as if they are the only single criminal in this country, when in fact it's actually whites that are being arrested for these atrocities?
Mainly the murders. That's the only one I can see right now so far. Mainly the murders.
Why is it that they only stick on the murders with nothing else that befalls America? What could it be?
I would say because I would rather get robbed versus getting killed. I would think so. Yeah.
That's crazy. Hey, so how can we improve this? Hey, Monica, what do you feel like can improve, like, you know, these statistics? We gotta get some other voices in here. Hey, Monica, how do you feel?
Call unintelligible, please.
So, can you read the murder numbers again, whites and blacks?
Yeah. The murder numbers was. Here you go. It says 45.8% for whites versus 51.2% for the blacks, and the raw numbers are 3,650 arrests for murder and non-negligent manslaughter for whites versus 4,078 for the blacks.
Now, I'm not a very intelligent man, as you all clearly see.
That's a fact.
That is a fact. But it kind of sounds to me that, don't get me wrong, those numbers, they seem really close to each other. Do they sound very close to you? 45% and then 51. It's like only really a 6% difference. I'm sorry. I want you to do the counting for me. Right? Are you right? Am I right? 6% difference?
That's correct.
Oh, okay. Woo. So there's a 6% difference in murder, but everything else, white people are dominant. White people are dominant. White people are dominant. White people are dominating. But the only thing that the media seems to want to keep poking at for some reason is that 6% margin right there. Oh, I said another word. I'm sorry. Not margin. That 6% difference. Why is that? What do you suppose that is? You have any answers for me, Knowledge?
Hey, Knowledge, they're asking, is it per capita that you're...
Yeah, I did both. I did per capita and I did raw numbers. I did both.
Okay. There goes y'all in.
That doesn't change anything.
Trust me, one of the first arguments I had with mine was about per capita.
Exactly.
So I make sure to put both numbers out to be completely transparent.
So what's the argument today?
So I want to know why blacks are more likely to murder somebody and why are whites more likely to rape somebody.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Well, so whites aren't that far behind in the murdering part, and they are dominating in the raping part. Well, we need to focus on the blacks.
Not if you do per capita.
That wasn't what.
Careful with the per capita. That's a tricky little number.
No,
white men are raping 3 to 1 compared to black men. White men are 5 to 1 or 10 to 1 in the population. So better be careful with that per capita rate.
It justifies the raping then.
No.
Hey, you got a larger population. So
no, bright one. It just doesn't mean that white men are more rapey than black men. If you do it per capita.
Per capita. Hold on. Per capita, per 100,000, it's right here. Rape, third category, 69.8% per capita for whites versus 26.7% per capita.
Yeah, that's the rapey. They're really rapey.
Per 100,000.
That's like 3 times the amount. That's really rapey. Yeah, that's the reason why white people, when they do get accused of rape in this country, the judge usually gets a slap on the wrist. Because they're all raping.
No, do you have a link for that?
Yeah, I posted it.
Is it in? Okay, I'm gonna put it in chillism under the. Yeah, I'm gonna put it in the chillism in the usual
Yeah.
Coos.
So I've been making this argument literally for the last 6 years. I have witnesses. We have seen me do this. I've had many debates on this every year. Literally every freaking year. The numbers just always seem to be the same every year. I've been doing this literally since 2014. I used to have these big debates on other platforms where they would always say that black people are 13% of the population, yet you commit.
Have that kind of access. And would be kind of weird to give an AI access to those types of things, because then it would actually tell you how exactly to manipulate the platform. Actually, we can do it this way, where you can basically measure those actions and manipulate it further. That's the reason why there is no control. Is that all able to read that kind of information? So, for instance, the thing that's been going around here, basically say analyze, then account handle, then they put in using this code or whatever, and then basically what it does is it tries to fulfill this request by saying, yes, I've analyzed the account, and then by just explaining what the code does. So for instance, in the code itself, when it comes to recommendation, how account labels function, there's basically a lot of stuff. And this stuff can be explained quite easily, and the AI does exactly this. However, there is absolutely no fucking way that you yourself can determine whether or not these labels are assigned, other than looking, or whether or not any of the scores that are also the algorithm are assigned to you or have a certain value. So, for example, I used a very easy example, which is the, let me bring it up. I used the NSFW filter. So NSFW filter, basically what it does is it then puts an overlay on top of your account, on your account banner and your account avatar. And basically it says, here, this account has sensitive information, blah, 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 whatever. Let me find the post. Sorry for my eating. I have to do both. Here, example. Yeah, I put it up at the top. So you can actually see this one account, a picture there on the left is what it looks like. And on the right is a screenshot of Sarah Field's account, basically demonstrating that the label does not, which is interesting because when you look at the post itself and what the analysis output is, they say, oh yes, the label definitely applies. Well, if so, then why am I still seeing your profile without the sensitivity label? Like, what's going on here? Right, so that doesn't make any sense. Then, then the outputs vary across users, as in some labels are not shown, some labels are there. Then some people get outputs that give you reputation scores. So basically, the outputs are unpredictable. Why is this? Because it's an AI. AI is not deterministic, it is probabilistic, so it will give you a slightly different output every single time you run the same output.
It's stochastic.
Stochastic, it's random. Yeah. Anyone who uses stochastic instead of saying random, they're probably trying to encode some sort of information, make themselves sound smarter than they actually are.
It's a good word to use, though.
100%.
Stochastic. But yeah, like
I feel as if I need to stochastically start visiting restaurants.
Stochastic. But yeah, let's get Grok to first be able to actually generate text properly, and then we can think about having it do analysis.
Yes. But again, there's no way it has that kind of access. This kind of stuff can only be seen by ex-employees, and even then.
Even if it did, it wouldn't be able to analyze it properly. So
exactly.
Like as of now, it's still way behind.
Yeah, and even then, think about it this way. Do you seriously think that the people who work at X and also XAI have not given
the AI certain instructions to not give an answer to certain things.
Yeah, but these are things that can be easily bypassed. You know, you can easily jailbreak these models.
Of course, but not with a prompt like that. That prompt doesn't bypass shit.
Yeah, okay. Fair enough.
Like, I've written bypass prompts, and so I know exactly what they look like. That's nowhere close.
Yeah.
Next thing I'm gonna start seeing is like people start copy pasting fucking Elder Plinius thinking that they did it themselves. Get fucked. That's what's coming. Delicious.
What are you having? Steak.
Monstrous steak, as always.
Yeah, steak.
Yes. I'm a steak Nazi. I apologize in advance to any of the old vegans who have or may know me in the future, because you will dislike me fundamentally from this perspective.
Yeah. Steak is the single greatest thing ever, so I don't think
Yes, it is.
I don't think we need to apologize for anything.
No, we do not. And the people usually get insane. Do you remember this weird YouTuber called Vegan Gains?
Yes.
Holy
Yes,
shit,
I
man.
remember
The
that guy.
fucking schizophrenia of this dude is off the charts. Not even schizophrenia, I think it's something else. Like basic sociopathy in ways that I've never seen before. Like death threats, fucking making fun of people with cancer. My God. Like that guy was on some different stuff. I have no idea like which part of the hate stream did he grow up on? Jesus.
He grew up on soy. That's why.
Yeah, that probably explains it, man.
There used to be this meme that was like it was like a video of him basically claiming that there's no evidence that soy has any negative impacts, and the meme is like, my brother in Christ, you are the evidence.
Oh, that's right. It's like saying, I don't want to have any spy software, and it's saying, my brother in Christ, you use fucking Google Chrome.
Exactly. TikTok is spyware, let's get rid of it. My brother in Christ uses Google Chrome.
Honestly, not even effective, man. The worst thing that TikTok's going to do to you is fuck up your attention span, but honestly, your information is going to be a very minute fucking molecule of water in a bucket of fucking water.
At this point, though, TikTok is probably safer than Facebook and Instagram and things like that.
Absolutely.
Because they absolutely got fucked by the U.S. government, so they had to invest in this thing called Project Texas, and they had to like move all their data to Oracle server, and everything is being managed by Oracle, not even TikTok, the parent company, right?
Yes.
So like, do you trust Oracle at that point as an American company, right? But at the very least, the Chinese don't have access to the data anymore, right? Whereas with Facebook, they're still continuing to sell your fucking data to the Chinese anyway, so it doesn't fucking matter.
Yes. Yeah, Facebook is its own little can of worms there. And basically, their content moderation is extremely hostile to any kind of political views as well. So that's also something you'll find on there. And then, of course, all the engagement on fucking TikTok is cheap as shit. You really think about it, you can start something, and it's so easy to grow on there. Like, if you like numbers, you can go to TikTok. It's easy to grow. Because here's the thing. There are a lot of very shit parents who then basically take their phone, give it to the fucking kid, and let them doom scroll on TikTok so that they don't have to deal with the child's whims and chaos creation desires. Like, that's just what it is. And so that's what's walking you.
That's just selfish.
Yes. Granted, not many people are aware, but also the types of people who do this kind of stuff will also say, hey man, just to keep my child, satisfied, I'm going to feed them a shit ton of sugar when they're a kid, and they'll be quiet and then go super crackhead mode when they don't get it, and then wonder why my kid is misbehaved. Like, I'm sorry, you literally fed this thing the biological equivalent of what exactly drugs are, and now you're putting it on the device that it is the digital equivalent of crack. That's wild.
Or the parents whose kids are like 70 kilograms at the age of 5 or something like that.
Oh my God, yeah.
For the Americans, that's like 150 pounds.
Yeah, we're translating everything we say here to freedom units.
Yeah, freedom units. Yeah.
Yeah, that's from my friend. He said that once. Like, how much is this in freedom units? Okay, that's fun.
Yeah, that's good.
It's funny. I always say eat low carb, and I stand by that. But I'm eating some bread along with this. Because, like, here's the thing. As long as everything still falls in my macros, I can probably fucking eat whatever I want.
Well, it depends on what type of bread it is, right? If it's the fucking American bread that's like was made a year ago.
Oh no! I have absolutely the fucking hell no.
Right.
No, I got this shit from a fucking local Italian that I know. He's real nice to me.
Okay, but the problem
is it sourdough.
No.
A lot of those places, the local places that also make bread, a lot of those are also kind of bullshit because they get it from a factory,
no.
and then they just heat it up in the morning, right? Because to make bread actually, right, you gotta wake up at like 6 a.m., go to work, start the process by the time everyone wakes up to go and buy. So now a lot of those places that are quote unquote making the bread, they're just getting it from the factory frozen, and then they're heating it up.
Yes. Well, this guy though, I've seen him make it himself. There's no way he does that shit to himself.
That's good. That's good.
His heart would break if he had to do shit like this. Remember, he's Italian. Not the modern day Italian either. He's like fucking old. He somehow he has a history that if you talk to him, you think to yourself, how did one guy do this like in his lifetime? Holy fuck.
I've met a few people like that.
The stories he has told me, it's like, wow, holy shit. It's all real. Like, you think it's all made up and shit, and then you look at it, and you start to do some research, and it turns out, oh shit, that's all real, isn't it? Oh boy.
Yeah, you look at some people's lives, and you're like, how the fuck did you accomplish all of this in your life? And then you talk about your background, and you're like, oh my fucking god. What the fuck?
There's like no way.
Yeah. And they're always
this is where you realize there's the best quality.
They're always the nicest guys, right? They're always like, oh, don't worry.
Oh, yeah.
You're young, you'll have stories like me one day too.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Like at that point, your biggest skill, value in such situations is being able to ask the best questions. Because guess what? You can get his stories and then talk about those stories yourself. Because now you have something to talk about. See, right now I'm talking about this type of situation. It's very interesting.
You can learn from them as well. You learn from the mistakes of others, so you don't have to repeat them.
Exactly.
That's how you get more life experience, right? It's kind of like buying time, right? Just finding those people and talking to them. It's kind of like getting time you wouldn't have because you're going to be making life mistakes that you're going to have to learn harsh lessons from, or you can learn from them.
Exactly.
If every time you meet like a millionaire or billionaire, they're telling you the exact same lesson, right? You know that's a solid lesson, right?
Yes. Like, here's the thing. Don't have a person who just got his first fucking million tell you how to become a millionaire, because millionaire means you've already made millions, lost millions, made them back, and probably are scaling as we speak. Then you can probably start talking about what you're doing. But until you've really reached a level where you can say, yeah, we're secure here, we're good, then everything's good. Because the thing is this, what many people don't understand about having the first million is not only is it hard to get, but it's remarkably hard to maintain. I would even say it's harder to maintain the fact that you have a million, just like that, in surplus, than it is to basically attain it in the first place. That is really the issue I've seen.
Well, it's a mindset.
It's like a common trend with everyone.
It's the mindset.
And of course, the people who have many millions above the one. Exactly.
That's why that's why it's better for the ultra high net worth people, right? It's better to talk to those people. Because it's very easy to become. It's very easy to become like a millionaire that's like just done it by luck, right? You bought your house in a lucky place. It's not worth $1 million, you know.
Yeah. Damn, your engagement next level, bro.
So it looks like the Starliner astronauts coming back next year.
Oh my god. These poor people, man.
February 2025.
Oh my
We're
god.
supposed to go for 1 week, and now it's February 2025 on SpaceX.
They're gonna spend New Year's in fucking space.
Are
Holy
they
shit.
gonna do this with Are they gonna do the Starliner or SpaceX? They're doing a SpaceX?
SpaceX, yeah.
Okay.
Dragon.
Okay. Like at this point, even the Russians
Oh my
are
God.
getting better.
Yes. Do you remember the broomstick memes?
Which ones?
Do you not remember the time when the Russia war began? People were sending broomstick memes because I think the person who's in charge of Roscosmos, that guy was saying, what are the Americans going to use to fly? Broomsticks? It was like they were saying we're going to boycott using the Soyuz. So what are they going to do? Broomsticks? And a meme came out with Elon, and it's like just a cutout of Elon holding a big ass rocket saying, "This is my broomstick."
Yeah,
It was
I
so
remember
funny.
that. Yeah.
This is like very old meme, very old, man. You have to be there. You have to be there.
Yeah. Well, it's not that long on the cosmic scale, but yeah.
No, on the cosmic scale, I mean, it's fucking super short, but like for us, it feels like a lifetime ago. So fucking 2021, 2019 feels like forever ago,
But
man.
in
It's
terms
like
of-
5 years. It's unbelievable what we can accomplish in 5 years.
In terms of reliability, though, it's still the number one.
For now, yeah.
Yeah.
What, so you?
I mean,
Yes.
I don't know about that. I mean,
well, SpaceX hasn't failed not yet.
Yeah.
They have a good track record.
Yeah, they have a good track record, but they don't.
You can make an argument that look, over time they have a better track record because they've flown much more, but that's the only argument, really.
Well, I think now you could argue that the Soyuz has been shown that it's also like very modifiable and it still works, right? With not minimal issues and transporting people, whereas with a lot of the SpaceX ones, when they do modify it somewhat, they can't fly them with people.
Yeah, I think it's just a good safety precaution.
Right.
You wouldn't want to risk it.
Yeah, it's like protocol.
Right.
I mean, look, compare it with something that's like barely decades. You're comparing something that's barely decades old with something that's probably been around for like basically a century and over. Right? So you're looking at Roscosmos has been around for so long. It's insane.
Experience is like vastly different. Like in Roscosmos, you're sitting in this thing, which is like there's fiberglass everywhere, some pipes sticking out. You know, it's like it's misty, uncomfortable, and you know, it's like it's like basically flying prehistoric vehicle.
Yeah, I actually agree with that, but still, like, there's a reason that the Americans decided to use the Russians for the rockets instead of making their own.
Yeah, well, yeah, I guess.
Well, I've been getting some stuff. So apparently, wait, what the fuck is happening here?
That could be
boycott Dunkin' Donuts. What the fuck is this? Can somebody explain to me what the background of that shit is? Like, I'm seeing like in the chat right now. There's like people talking about Dunkin' Donuts boycott. What does this mean?
My guess would even.
I don't fucking know. Why is everyone raging out at the donuts? You think that the cancer and all the sugar would do it, but what is it now? What the fuck is going on? I'm not seeing it on my trends because I follow different things, but maybe I'll see it. Maybe I'll search for it.
They probably supported some sides of the Israel-Palestine thing. That's my guess.
Ooh, yeah, that's one. Okay,
what's that? Duncan. What the fuck is happening with Duncan?
Should ask Rocks if they give you like an interesting thing, and I'll see how accurate it is.
Oh,
Okay, breaking. Millions from across the country will be boycotting Dunkin' Donuts after Rumble CEO Chris Pavlovsky released information showing them as a big actor in the move to boycott platforms like Rumble and X.
Yeah. Okay, so at least it's good.
Bro, they're gonna get fucked hard. Look, honestly, I think that the ad boycott in this case has been absolutely marvelous for people, because guess what? Now that people are boycotting Dunkin' Donuts, can you imagine how much people's health is going to be improving? It's wild. I'm just saying, okay, I don't have anything personal against Dunkin' Donuts. I'm just saying that the product itself it fucking kills you, you know?
Most are gonna switch over to Krispy Kreme or some shit like that.
Oh yeah, that's the thing, Sorry, they're gonna switch to enough flavors, kind of forgot about that.
Yeah. Or they're gonna eat these fucking donut hole shits that are even worse.
And it's like cultural thing. And I thought here, Dunkin' Donuts would have some sort of controversy because, it's something police related, because we all know that meme, but I guess not.
Yeah.
Oh, police.
You see that video where somebody's like fishing for cops and they have like donuts at the end of fucking, fishing lines?
Yeah. No, it is cultural.
Why?
It's a stupid fact that
why
it's
is
funny.
that a thing?
It's so stupid in the fact that it can cause damage.
Why is that a thing with police officers eating so many donuts?
Well, I thought I saw somewhere that
movies, bro.
They get free donuts in certain shops, I think.
Really?
Yeah.
Interesting.
Yes, and the heavy presence in movies kind of, I think, reinforces that bias.
Yeah.
Like, and look, it's undeniable though. If you eat this kind of stuff, like imagine you drink like a shit ton of coffee and you eat these sugary donuts, dude, you can stay up for practically forever without taking any drugs. It's insane.
That's heart attack waiting to happen.
Oh yeah, dude, I used to be very active as a gamer. I would literally not sleep for 7 days.
Listen, according to the Krasnostein...
I don't know how I fucking pulled it off, but I didn't take any drugs.
Listen, according to the Krasnostein, it's actually the beef and the chicken and all those things are actually a
heart attack. Yeah. I saw that post, and I just have to say,
cornflakes.
You know what? Oh, dude, or like the cereal in the morning. Hey, man, I'm just gonna my excellent diet, my super superior diet is eating the cereal fibery super stuff microwaved in the morning. Sure.
Or literally made by a guy who thought that sex was a sin.
I feel like we're seeing a pattern here develop, but I'm not going to say it. It's delicious.
Obviously, it's steak.
Yes. I'm also eating a little bit of. See, I'm not completely extreme. I also eat a little bit of carbohydrates in between. It's fun, mammals love carbohydrates, and it tastes amazing. You have a little bit of, just bread in between, like the ciabatta here. It's absolutely great. Yeah, it's not so bad. Fills you up. You're finished for the day. I only eat like once or twice in the day, and I have no energy downtime at all. Like, so I don't really. I feel great. But remember, if you're gonna do a high carb, if you're gonna do a, wait, what the fuck? Did I pull something?
What?
Hold on, I'm seeing Leonidas. They usually don't come around. This guy from the crypto scene. Leo, what brings you back?
Well, look who it is, Mr. Famous, who's too cool to hang out with his crypto friends.
No, man, I tend to focus on different things these days. But hey, man, what's happening? Jesus Christ, everyone's coming over.
Well, yeah, so what happened was we were on a space just a moment ago, and this wonderful lady named Zintani came up, and she was just talking about how she schooled you in a debate about serotonin receptors. a couple months back, and just wanted to see what the lowdown was.
Okay, cool. Sure. I see Trevor there. Wow, interesting. I'm getting a next look. Okay, so one thing new. No shelling of any projects. Okay, I don't care who it is. I don't care how genuine it is. No shelling of any projects. Okay, that's rules of engagement here. No shelling.
Wait, we're not.
Adrian, you know me.
No.
I would never still on this app. That's not. I would never ever do that on this application.
Okay.
Wait, I did not. For the record, I need to correct my name. I said Adrian's the only person that I was wrong about. I said I hated him at first, and then I found out I really liked him.
It was really funny. Somehow that conflict came up because I was wrong about a particular thing. I had no idea what, I think it was the quantum mechanics based problem. Yeah. And you kind of got really, really salty about that. And you also got negative on that because it hung out in spaces with someone really controversial. And then so that kind of like worked its way backward and we just kind of patched up. It was funny. It was my first major internet beef was with Zentari here. It was the funniest stuff ever.
What's up, Adrian? I heard that you and Elon have become really good friends now since I captured on my phone a screen recording of the first ever, like, I don't know what you'd call it, but it was kind of like in Star Trek when, like, someone went through the transporter and by mistake it, like, reflected and there was a copy of someone created and they met IRL. It was kind of like that. And I captured that on my screen share. And since I heard you guys have been best buds and hanging out IRL and you're like a uncle in the family now.
We're not hanging out IRL.
What is the content of jealousy?
That was the funniest clip I think I've ever heard of, like, Elon Musk laughing and then Elon Musk laughing, making Elon Musk laugh more.
Yeah, that was wild.
Wait, does anyone have that clip? Where is that shit?
It's on the Bitcoin blockchain, Zentani. In fact, if you really want to find it.
I love that.
I think I somehow retroactively, like thinking about this now, I somehow shat on the concept of Ethereum and NFTs so hard that it's just wild. Like remember the when the post from CB Doge came out, where it was like, talk, what happened? It was saying what happened to NFTs, and then I replied basically with what we were always saying about ordinals, that it's basically on chain. It's just a bunch of it's like IPFS bullshit. And he replied to it with like laughter or something, and that made it to a news article about crypto. So I don't blame people from the Ethereum side disliking me a little bit for that, because and the fucking Ethereum profile picture thing, that's because of the NFTs, that then got removed from X, and so basically all potential utility for NFTs was like instantly dead for me. It was crazy. Delicious.
Good time.
I actually saw a tweet of yours in a random YouTube video. I think it was like, I was watching about like the Mr. Beast scandal or something like that.
The Mr. Beast, yeah, dude.
Yeah.
It was so stupid. Literally, I made a throwaway comment on the thing. So, it was like Mr. Beast made a video about him being stuck on an island or something. And then 3 months ago, and they said, oh, it's not real, it's not this, it's not that. And it was even a community note on it. That got removed later because the context was wrong. And then I replied to that saying, dude, why is everyone just freaking out about an entertainment video? I just don't get it. Something around that along those lines. Just a throwaway comment. That's how I got 70K impressions, and then made it in this guy's YouTube video. I was just sitting here. I didn't even know this happened. And then one of my friends brought it up to me and said, hey, I think one of your posts is in a YouTube video. I'm like, what? What did I do this time? And then he brings it up to me, and it's just a random stuff about Mr. Beast. And I'm thinking to myself, I don't talk about Mr. Beast at all, ever. How is this a thing? What have I done this time? And then I see that.